Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to St Mark's Wellbeing Day this Friday. This is a brief introductory assembly just to talk you through why wellbeing is important, why we've dedicated today to your wellbeing and what today is going to look like for you. So just to start off today, have a little think about what health means. What is it that makes us healthy and how can we develop good health? Does that fall under one category, or is there lots of things that can build to give us a good health? Just have a moment to think about that and maybe discuss with somebody in your family. Pause the video and have a conversation. So having good health can come under lots of different umbrellas. Lots of things combine to make us into healthy individuals. It's not just about not having a disease or a virus. It's about being mentally, physically, and socially well. And today we're talking about well-being and all of those things combining to make sure that you are as healthy as you can be. They're all linked and they all impact on each other. And some of the tasks you're going to be doing today work on different areas of your health. So let's start thinking about what physically healthy means. It incorporates lots of things. It talks about what physical activity you do, what your diet is like, how well you sleep, and how well you're hydrated, how much you drink. All of these are really, really important and will have a massive effect on your overall health. If you are physically healthy, you will be confident, you will have a higher self-esteem and a higher social health, and your stress levels will be reduced. So maintaining a physically healthy lifestyle is really important. So now moving on to social health. What is social health and why is that important? So social health is something that a lot of us might be struggling with at the moment, given that we're in lockdown. Social health is sharing experiences, spending time with trusted friends and supportive family, taking time to talk to each other and participate in social activities. Now, while we can't participate in social activities in quite the same way at the moment, we can still talk to each other and share our experiences, in particular sharing our lockdown experiences, which is different for all of us. If you're a socially healthy individual, you will be more confident, your self-esteem will be higher, your physical health will be better, and you will be less stressed. So developing our social health, especially at the moment when we know that it's much harder, is really, really important. And now to talk about our mental health, which is equally as important as the other two factors. As you can see from that statistic on the screen there, stress can trigger all sorts of other sorts of illnesses. So looking after our mental health and minimizing stress is really important for our overall health. Stress is something that's caused by our response to the things that are happening in our world. At the moment, we don't have control over everything we can do because we have lots of restrictions put on us. That will automatically be causing people degrees of stress. Because of that, it's really, really important that we address that and take care to look after our mental health, to make sure that we're not overwhelmed by that stress. You can see there some of the symptoms of really high levels of stress. I'll just give you a second to read those. I imagine all of us have felt some of those at some points in our lives. And it's really important that we recognise when we're feeling like that and come up with some ways to support ourselves and develop positive health when we are feeling like that. So our overall well-being comes from all three of those areas. It's developing our physical health, our social health, and our mental health. If one of those is getting a little bit low, we can use the other two to try and boost our well-being to make us as healthy as possible. On the screen here, you can see some ways that are suggested ways that we can improve our well-being. Connecting with others. We can't go and see each other at the moment, but we can still connect. Being active, developing your physical health. Taking notice. Remember the little things. If you go for a walk, notice the small things out there that might make you smile. Do something for somebody to help them, make you feel better as well. Keep learning, and not only school learning, but remember the experiences you're going through at the moment, because this is unique and people will ask you about it in the future. Take the opportunities that are available to you, maybe develop a new hobby, and give your time, your words, your presence, your support to others. All of these will help you develop positive well-being. So why Wellbeing Day today? Well, we recognise this term has been really difficult. It's been strange because so many of you have been at home and you've been having your lessons remotely. We've been absolutely stunned with how well you have coped with that and what a great community we really have. Your resilience has been fantastic and the learning you've done has been incredible. We are really confident that our students have made great progress despite being at home to do their lessons. So a really big well done to you all. But we also recognise that it's not been easy. And looking at the stress factors that I talked about earlier, we identify that a lot of people are going to be finding this term really, really difficult, not just through schoolwork, but through all of the circumstances we're put in through lockdown. Therefore, we wanted to dedicate today as an opportunity for you to develop activities that might help you with your wellbeing going forward. We don't currently know how long lockdown is going to go on for, so maybe today you'll find something that you might be able to continue with as we continue into lockdown. So the activities today are going to be on the next slide. What I'd like you to do this morning, first of all, is have a look at the activities. There are 30 for you to choose from, and make a little plan over which ones you're going to try and do today. Once you've done that, I'd like you not to return to your screens until the end of the day. So then do the activities that you've planned, take photos, videos, or write a short overview of what you've been doing. Please send that through via Google Classrooms to your tutor so that we can see what fantastic activities you've been doing. They need to be submitted by 2:30 p.m. because some of those might be shared later on today. If you choose to do some different wellbeing activities, that's absolutely fine as well. We would absolutely love to hear about them, so do please tell us about them. Here are the activities you have to choose from. This is also on a document on Google Classroom, so you can just have a look at it or print it out. There's also some opportunities for you to do some reading and some suggestions of some reading you might like to do while you're developing your wellbeing today. So spend a little bit of time choosing which of those activities you would like to do today. Then at the end of the day, we'd like to see you all back together, please, for a reflection session. So you need to send your work through, so your photos, your videos, any written reports, via Google Classrooms by 2:30, please. And then at 2:45, you need to join your Google Meet, which should be linked in on your Google Classroom. Just for a quick 15-minute reflection session at the end of the day, where a member of staff will meet with you, talk about what you've been doing, share some videos and photos and reports that you've been sending in, and maybe discuss with you any wellbeing tips that you might have to share with the other people in your class. Have a really great day. Think about what you're doing, put your screens away and enjoy yourself. And then we'd really look forward to seeing you again at 2:45 this afternoon. If I don't see you this afternoon, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a really great half term, and I look forward to speaking to you all again in the new term. Take care and stay healthy.